Good evening, my dear friends, and welcome to the third episode of Speak Right with Muayyad. Today, I'll be talking about the difference between TH combination and S. A lot of English learners confuse these two sounds, the TH, which is th, and S. So, guys, it's truly important that you are aware of them and not make mistakes, big mistakes. You might think that it's okay to say I think instead of I think you are right. And probably the other person who is listening to you will understand you, and especially if that person is an American one, because he doesn't care about how you pronounce, whether you are pronouncing perfectly or not. If you're working as an English teacher or if you are working in a professional environment, you will desperately need to master saying these sounds well. Otherwise, you'll make a bad impression because that sounds truly not okay. It's not appropriate. It's disturbing, and you will give an idea about yourself that you are still a beginner, and it's not preferable that you speak this way. So, a lot of Arabs, more specifically Syrians, say s instead of th. Like, instead of thin, they might say sin. For example, she is getting thinner instead of thinner, which is wrong because thin means the opposite of fat, which is slim, almost slim. And sin has another meaning, which is a mistake, okay? So you are changing the meaning, you are also making a bad impression. Another example is thick and sick. You can say, I'm sick, okay? I'm gonna stay home today because I'm sick. Thick, which is the opposite of thin. Thick, thin. يعني تأتي بمعنى سميك. Thick. You can't say this is thick. I'm sorry, instead of thick, you can't say this is sick. I am sick. That thing or that material or that product is thick. So it's a little bit confusing, but you need to get yourself used to saying them. Another example, thing and sing. You can say that thing over there belongs to me. So you can't say that thing because sing is a verb and singers sing, okay? So, we can say song, sing, singer. That differs from the word thing. So, there is something wrong. There is something, not something. If you say sing, you're going to say there is something. I'm sorry, there's something. So, I've got to say there's something, not something. The last example for today is think and sink. So again, we have thin and sin, thick and sick, think and sing, think and sink. So you can say I think so. يعني أعتقد هذا. You can't say I think. A lot of students say this and it's not okay. You've got to work on your pronunciation and improve it. Guys, if you understand the importance of pronouncing and speaking very well, you'll be motivated to start working on yourself, on your skills, on grammar, on expanding your vocabulary. You'll be working on understanding the language as it is. You'll memorize expressions, you'll practice, you'll talk, you'll listen. So it's all about all of these exercises together. Try to train yourself. But if you don't know how to do this, Muayyad Online program welcomes everybody who's interested And guys, you can be sure that you're going to do a lot of exercises, including pronunciation enhancement, grammar exercises, translation training exercises, conversation, live and recorded conversation, presentation. We have a lot of sentences. You can write sentences, you can write paragraphs, you can do listening exercises. We have a great number of exercises. If anybody is interested in improving his or her skills, I'm ready. Please contact me on WhatsApp at the number 00963 944 525901, and goodbye.